I had to go with my parents to the bus station or to the store, and I had to enter in a certain door. I had to drink out of a certain water fountain. I couldn't enjoy the things that we have now.
Reflecting on her time as a child, growing up in the South during segregation, to looking at where the world is now, Cassandra Jennings, president and CEO of the Greater Sacramento Urban League, says America has come a long way. Referencing the recent election of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, Biden set to take office as the 46th president of the United States. Harris set to become the first female Black and South Asian vice president.
But while I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last.
A feeling Jennings says is chilling.
I am delighted and hopeful, not only for me as an individual, for our community here in Sacramento, but for our whole country and the world. It's about time we get back to the freedom and the democracy and the respect of people that we know this country stands for.
Jennings has felt this way before.
This election had many firsts.
When we saw President Obama get into office, we just saw a world that changed. We saw a man that looked like us, that was as smart as all get out, that was so personable too, that could lead our country. We just thought, oh my goodness, we have arrived again.
But for her, the election of Harris is a little bit sweeter.
I will say that with Kamala Harris now being the vice president-elect, it just put the icing on the cake. And as a Black woman, it just lifted to another level, not only for me, but for my country that I love so much.
The Black vote played a key role in Biden's victory over President Trump.
The African-American community stood up again for me. You've always had my back, and I'll have yours.
It says that the power of the Black vote is to be reckoned with, it needs to be recognized, and it needs to be respected. For so long, Black people, Black women have not had the right to vote. They haven't been respected. They have been the foundation of this country. And so now to see a Black woman that holds the second to the highest office in this nation, plus to show that there was a significant outpour of them, that their voices heard, that elected this dynamite team of Biden and Harris, means that it really just shows that Black women have power.
News headlines have quoted people from all different backgrounds, saying the Biden-Harris win brings a sense of relief to their community. While Jennings agrees, she says the word relief scratches the surface.
It's really relief with hope, with optimism, with a promising of a future that really has been denied over these last 4 years. And then when we thought it was going to get better or subside, it only got worse.
There have been many hopeful moments in Black America that have turned out to be false promises. For that reason, Jennings hopes Biden and Harris won't forget about issues she feels needs to be addressed in the Black community.
First of all, we need to deal with the voters, the Civil Rights and Voters Act. It has never been fully reauthorized, which means that sort of the equality and justice that we achieved many, many decades ago is in jeopardy. It should not be in jeopardy now.
The Urban League president and CEO hopes Biden and Harris will also tackle employment opportunities, health care, racial inequality, and criminal justice reform. But there are African Americans who didn't cast votes for Biden and Harris, some skeptical of decisions made in their past. For Biden, it was opposing forced busing, his support for the 1994 crime bill, and being a leading crusader for mass incarceration throughout the 80s and 90s. For Harris, it was the number of Blacks and Hispanics she prosecuted during her time as Attorney General, saying she skewed in favor of police. I brought this up in my discussion with Jennings. She says everyone has a past, and with what they know now, she hopes Biden and Harris will both reimagine public safety.
We all have a history. The thing is, what do we do with that history? Do we learn from it? Does it help us to improve and be a better people? And I think when we're in certain positions, we have to uphold what those positions have, and we have to do everything we can, especially when we know better, we need to do better. And so I think there's an opportunity where we're in the positions we are to change the way the laws work so that it better serves. And so for all of us, that's what you want to look at, from where people come to where they are going.
Other local leaders are recognizing the significance of the role Kamala Harris will be stepping into. Lauren Hammond was the first ever African-American woman elected to serve on Sacramento City Council. Now she holds the role of president of Sacramento's chapter of the National Women's Political Caucus. Hammond says Harris will bring a unique set of professional and life experiences to the second highest elected office in the land.
Because of Kamala's background and her upbringing, she has more empathy than others because her life experience has been different.